Excuse me. All right, let's start off and say Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi. All praises and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles, the great millstone, and honors and salutations to you, Akim, you sincere Akim, and this truth laboring without wavering. And call this show again. Don't forget, we warned you, okay? Or remember, we warned you, we told you, because see, it's the spirit of Yahawah, BAHASHAM Yahawashi that's working on us, you know. And I'm talking about the true men of the Lord, man. Starting with the apostles, the head elder apostles, on down to the rest of the body of Great Millstone, all right? And anybody that's teaching the same doctrine, you know, because again, if you're part of Great Millstone by default, if you teach sound 100% truth or sound doctrine, because that's what it's about. That's at the end of the day, and that's what we've been pushing. All right, Great Millstones, the title that the Lord put on us, so you know the difference. Because yes, there's a lot of, a lot of jokers out there, man. A lot of false prophets, a lot of hirelings. All right, and you see them in the spirit of the Lord. I just call them out all the time. All right, and now if there's any that's going astray, if they repent, you know, they better hurry up. The doors of mercy are closing and shut. It's time for you to get up out of your feelings if you're sincere, right? And you really believe in Yahawah, BAHASHAM Yahawashi, and serve them in sincerity and truth. Because this ain't a thing of looking for followers to join us. It's teach the truth, man. Teach the blessed truth of the Lord. And see, in this article I'm gonna go into, it's just the Spirit moved me to do this, because this article, I didn't see this story. I think this happened a year or two ago, but the Spirit kept having us speak about this AI technology with these robots, and I believe that it all ties in, because the prophecies are linked. When you read in the scriptures, you know, just like the scriptures are linked and bound together in a book, that's how the prophecies are bound. So when you see us always talking, it's not that we're or maybe you could say we're MOTB crazy or whatever, because that's the prophecy. We know that this thing is about to happen. We know that the missiles are coming. We know that the Lord is coming. You know, we know that we're in World War III. We know that this thing is not going to die down. And we know that Esau, the damn devil, he's been plotting to destroy people with the pandemic. He's poisoning us. The whole world is fucking sick. You know what I'm saying? Because of the madness from these elites that poison the water system, so forth and so on. Things that they kill people for releasing certain things. They sit there and block you and demonize you. But is what's happening. So now the thing which was heavy, because I didn't know about this report about, as you see, a Tesla robot goes haywire on engineer in Texas factory, trail of blood. Some of y'all probably knew about this, but as you read on, you see that this ain't no joke, because the Most High, at the end of the day, the Lord said, Job 12 chapter, deceived and the deceiver are his, right? And then it says in Daniel's, right, that the Most High, let me get that real quick in Daniel's. See, it's a reason why these things be happening. All right? Go back to that. Bear with me. To the intent. I think that's Daniel's 4. Let me just do a quick word search. 4, yep. There it is. Daniel's 4 and 17. So this matters by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men, meaning the low life. And Esau, he's the biggest scum ever to exist on the planet. That's why when you read in the book of Obadiah, after they go into slavery, because they're going into slavery, they're not going to duck slavery. They're not going to duck the ass whooping that's coming to them. You understand? But after that, then they're going to be eliminated as a people, to show you how low and base that they weren't meant forever. All right. But that's their pride, having people thinking that they're going to always be in authority. But things are changing. All right. So now I just wanted to get to that point. Okay, back in the article over here, right? And the Spirit had me speaking on this in either one of the last shows about, because Esau's pushing these robots hard. They got them walking around amongst people, amongst Jake, going to football game. They got like folly robots. They got serious robots. They got working class robots. They got fucking sex robots, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So Esau's doing this all a part of his New World Order in order to enforce what they about to roll out, the RFID, the mandate, right? Which is that charagma, which you read about in Revelations, the 13th chapter, man. See, this thing all ties into it. But Esau, again, like the Most High said, he gonna throw a monkey wrench in their program, man. All right? And matter of fact, let me go to Job 20th chapter. I'm gonna get to the article. But a couple of scriptures just, come to mind as we speak on these things, man. Because the scriptures tell who tries to be like the Most High and show himself as the Most High. So with Esau trying to establish this New World Order, he's trying to be like the Most High. He's trying to prove that he could create so-called life by creating these androids and these robots, and then now tapping into that AI technology, which they don't realize the Most High gives them, just like the ICBM. All right, the Most High basically is making Esau, the so-called white man, body his goddamn self, man. All right, the Most High is because why? They really belong to the Most. Everything belongs to the Most High. He already said those are his missiles. That's why the chariots, and they keep having all these different hearings. They're saying that the chariots are posing a threat. We got to get ready to attack them. They doing all this behind the scenes because they seen the chariots that which I still haven't watched it, but I heard the apostles speak about her. The bishops were speaking about it. Bishop Adnap in particular about the chariot that followed Biden. I didn't get to see it yet, but they know these things are happening. They know what time it is. That's why they made all those movies that they made. War of the Worlds, Independence Day, and so forth and so on. You name it. All right. So it's a reason for all of that, though. You understand? It's a reason for all of that. Esau's time is up, basically. Okay. But anyway, Job chapter 20, verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short? Yeah, the so-called white man, meaning his rulership. Because Job 9:24 tell you the Lord gave him this power. The Most High allowed them to get this technology to where they think that they're a God and they're above the Most High, and they try to, emulate the Most High and think that they could take out the Most High with his foolish acts, all these different. They had all kind of, remember the scriptures tell you they do a diligent search. They do all kind of research, live human trials with all these different diseases, all these different weaponry that they have. All right. They do all kind of tests, and they be shooting shit out in outer space and everything. They satellites out there. You see what I'm saying? So these devils, and that's why they're trying to force this MOTB. All right. That's one of the main things that they're leading to. And again, they're making these robots and everything, which, they're thinking that they got control over everything. And then other videos, other brothers said it. I said it, which is all through the spirit, that the Most High is going to take this technology and make them robots turn on themselves, just like the ICBM missiles that they created, that they really just more so use for fear, right? Because they know the devastation that they bring. Well, the Most High allowed them to make those missiles to destroy their kingdom. Because that's what's going to cap off, right when Yahawashi and the angels come in and tear Esau out the frame, his army. Then the Most High going to sweep the land with the besom of destruction, as it says in Isaiah 14, which is those, I'm about to say, I guess I can't say those holy missiles, okay? Those holy nuclear ICBMs, man. That's the Most High's will, you see? So now it says the triumphing of the wicked is short, meaning we're at the end of this devil's rulership, and the joy of the hypocrite. He's a big-time hypocrite. Here it is. He starves the whole world, and then he sits there and talk about humanitarian practices, and we got to save the sick, the starving, feed the children across the world, when they're the ones who made everybody fucking, poor and starved everybody out and to put diseases in all these other different countries. Why do you think all these other nations are furious and angry with the so-called white man? Okay, and now, like the scripture said, the weak shall say I'm strong. Now they don't need to be carried by this damn devil. So that's why you got a lot of opposition, a lot of things happening. And plus, they tell you that the Lord of hosts the Lord is stirring them up for the battle. All right. So now, this thing is going down, man. It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reaching to the clouds. And they established feats that no other kingdom ever had. All right. I mean, we always had the concept. We knew that there was a concept of flying because of what? The Most High had the so-called UFOs. They've been around since the beginning of time. And they're not really UFOs. They're the chariots of the Lord. But no kingdom ever had the whatever, the aerodynamics and all that technology to actually make a craft that could lift up off and fly. So this devil is, so it said, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, right? It says, and his head reacheth to the cloud, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? This is speaking about the so-called white man. He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. This is talking about the so-called white man. He's going to be like a nightmare. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more. Neither shall they see his place any more. Behold him. Yeah, because right now, America is that great beacon of light, or it was. Now it's fading because it's a changing of the guard. It said his children shall seek the poor. Shall seek to please the poor. You know who that is, man. All right, you see these. I got black friends too. Oh, I want to help. How can I be down? And his hands shall restore their goods, because why? They stole every goddamn thing. That's plain and simple. All right, but now I'm gonna go to the article. Pardon me, another scripture. That'll probably be it on this one. And that's the other reason why, man, we can't wait to get up out of here, man. Doing all kind of stuff. Which that's why it really is about, through the grace of the Most High, we're alive, man. This devil, it ain't no coincidence. We've been everybody's sicker than they normally would be, or whatever the case is. A lot of people, because you sit there, have I got a cough that I've been trying to get rid of forever. It'll go away, taking all kind of remedies and everything. But this devil, being the devil, coming down with great wrath, that's another thing he did, is try to make people sick through the poisoning of the water, so forth and so on, the food. But that's why we praying and we waiting for Yahawashi, because the scriptures tell you that when Yahawashi return, which is the Son of the Most High, he should return with healings in his wings. So you want to be found doing the work of the Lord when Yahawashi come here, so you will be worthy to receive those blessings. That's what we're hoping for, man. All right? There ain't no hope in this fucking place. But anyway, it says, this is the article from Fox News. Tesla robot goes haywire, engineer in Texas factory, trail of blood. Right? So somebody got bodied over there fucking around with that AI. And this is what Esau's playing with. And see, this is an implication, or showing you, should I say, a preview of what's going to happen. The Most High is going to turn Esau's technology against him. Because they trust in their technology. They trust in their weapons, right? That's why they make those statements, man. It says a Tesla engineer was reportedly a victim of a bloody attack by a robot. See? And imagine the other ones that they don't even report. And like I said, that's why in all the movies they show you, when they make these robots end up attacking them and taking over, and then they got to fight against the robots, iRobot, all these different movies with the AI, with that transhumanism and all that, trying to make a human robot and all that. That's what this white man's been doing. Because why? He knows he's running out of time, and that pride that's in him is making him try to push the envelope he's trying to act as if he could be the Most High, but you'll never be the Most High. All right? You're just a base man that was given a little bit of time to rule, and now that time is up. So recent reports revealed a 2021 injury reports that claims a robot designed to move aluminum car parts, and that's why they getting rid of a lot of niggas, a lot of layoffs. Before it used to be outsourcing, now it's even beyond outsourcing. They got fucking robots. They don't got to pay shit to do. One robot could do the job of 10 niggas. Okay, so you do the math, or 20 niggas. So Esau is cutting back on a whole lot of niggas. That's why they got the great culling. They're killing off people. All right, but we've been telling you this for the longest. And again, that's why the scriptures say, Yahawashi said, when the Son of Man returns, it should be weeping and gnashing of the teeth, because a lot of people are going to be in bad situations. Because why? I'm talking as far as our people, right, which are the real Israelites. They failed to receive order, the truth of the Most High. They got caught up into all this Babylonian bullshit, right? So they going to be in a bad case, man, because the shit is going to be crazy. It's literally becoming like all the bullshit, the movies we've seen with the dystopian type of rulership, end of the world movies with robot machine against man. All that's all coming to life, but that's all prophecy in the Holy Bible, not the Quran, not any other book. So that's how we know the Bible is still the undisputed book of truth, regardless of what any simple-minded fool says. somebody that says the Bible's plagiarized or the Bible is not the book of truth, then that lets me know that they're not really learned. You know, they're just basically repeat what other people say, and they study to be objective instead of. And the Most High, basically the Most High open your eyes, because you know if the Lord don't open your eyes, you can't see the truth even if it's right in front of you. But it says recent reports revealed a 2021 injury report that claims a robot designed to move aluminum car parts pinned the engineer against a surface and dug its metal claws into his back and arms. A damn robot, man. Basically, the robot choked up, and the engineer probably was a piece of shit. I don't know if it was an Edomite or not, right? But the robot grabbed the fucking engineer up, say he pinned him, and basically went to work on him, dug his hand through his back, like grabbed, and through his arm. Okay, so this is one of their robots, and this is something they try to sweep under the rug. So the robots are attacking people, attacking the person who's controlling it, right? So it says a robot designed to move aluminum car parts pinned the engineer against the surface and dug its metal claws into his back and arms, according to the witnesses, more than one, who spoke to the information in a story published last month. After another worker hit an emergency stop button, the engineer maneuvered his way out of the robot's grasp, falling a couple of feet down a chute designed to collect scrap aluminum and leaving a trail of blood behind him. This robot fucked this nigga up. One of the witnesses told the information. The attack reportedly occurred while the engineer was programming software for 2 disabled Tesla robots nearby. And, Esau doesn't stop. You would think that, that would be a wake-up call, like, you know what, let's leave this stuff alone, or whatever the case is. No, Esau, they probably had that person covered under insurance, because when Esau do these projects, and remember, this is a whole fraudulent society. Everything is set up through bullshit, insurance, this, that, and the third. So they'll, like 9/11, inside job that it was, it served a few purposes. And one of them is, who got paid off of the slaughter of those people that was in that building that they exploded. Okay? It was some Silverstein, whatever the fuck the dude's name was, renewed his insurance policy, a week or so before that? You see? So with these jobs, even like this, you see them working on them projects and them skyscrapers and stuff, like in New York City. They're bonded with insurance that's millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars, and then they also they're bonded for 2 to 3, depending on how big the project is. They figure in the erecting of the buildings and these projects that a couple people is going to die. That's just the reality of it. When you see these high rises and stuff like that, the downside is people die just from whatever, not paying attention, whatever type of error. So same thing with this. So Esau's not going to stop. Like, in other words, Esau doesn't get the memo. They just keep going because of the pride. Here it is, this robot ripped my man's back open, ripped through his arm, and they still going full speed ahead. So this is all these are just different parts of terrors that's going to come here to the average person, man. And just a sign to show you that you're really not in control of nothing, Esau. So now I'm going to just, let's see. I just want to hit a couple precepts real quick, couple more precepts, and I'll wrap it up. And again, this was just, so I said, wow, we just speaking about this stuff, and here goes the report about these things happening, right? It says, excuse me, Psalms 9 and 12. It says, when he maketh inquisition for blood, he remembereth them. He forgetteth not the cry of the humble. Have mercy upon me, O Lord, Yahawah, Yahawashi, consider my trouble, which I suffer of them that hate me. See? Who's that speaking about? Speaking about Esau, the so-called white man. all the shit that we go through, because he definitely never loved us. Romans 13 and what is it, 11, love worketh no ill towards his neighbor. All he did is showed us, just evil. All right, nothing but hate. So it says, he said, have mercy upon me, O Lord, and consider my trouble which I suffer, which that's in the spirit, that's dealing with all of Israel. When David was speaking this, he was speaking this through the spirit. I mean, yeah, David was catching hell, but when you read about David, the Psalms of David and Job, a lot of that, the sufferings they speak about represent the nation of Israel. All right, and in particular, the men of the Lord, the men that serve Yahawah Yahawashi. So that's why they can relate to this when they read these things. Not everybody, some people just read passing just like it's a regular book. But nah, this is, if you're going through it, you're going to understand it. And if the Lord got your eyes open, right? So have mercy upon me, O Lord, Yahawah Yahawashi. Consider my trouble, which I suffer of them that hate me. And to be sitting there giving people all type of diseases that make them dying all of a sudden, or dying on the spot, dying 2-3 years down the road, sitting up there releasing all these different plagues and diseases and stuff. That's hate. Okay, that's hate. Robbing people of their wages, man. That's hate. Releasing the unconstitutional IRS hound dogs on people. That's hate. Okay. Now they got I seen a brother put which I wanted to do a video on it, but I see that they said they could fine you $500 if you send a text with hate in it, if they deem it to be a hate text. Like you got hate crime. Like you don't see that this shit is way out of control. And that's because why? This devil's spiraling out of control because he's losing his grip. Revelations 12 and 12 is in full effect. And look, and a lot of people are going to get bodied while because the so-called white man, he the type to burn the whole house down, man. You know what I'm saying? If he can't have it, he don't want nobody to have it. So he's going to try to take out as many people as he can while he's falling down, man. All right? And he's falling quick. Yahawashi said, I beheld Satan cast from heaven like lightning. Fall from heaven as lightning. Meaning what? The so-called white man's rulership, how quick it's going to come down, man. Because that's why the Lord said, though it tarry, wait for it shall not tarry. It's going to be quick. This thing is, and things are moving quick. We're going into 2024 in what, less than a couple of days, man? And man, like, who was it, man? I think it was Bishop Elder Abad. He said, man, 2024 is going to be some shit. Like the way he said it. And I was like, yeah, con. And pretty much most of the brothers, apostles, the brothers, we know. See, the Lord, the water Yahawah Yahawashi, we pray we remain. We know it's about to go down. It's going to go to the next level. And nobody's not ready except for the elect of the Lord, man. The ones who the Lord are woken up. And that's why really our voices, this word more so is really towards the elect. Everybody else is just to hear it to be condemned. So as you see these things happening, you're going to remember that damn, the prophets, them brothers had to be the prophets, man. So it says, have mercy upon me, O Lord, Yahawah Yahawashi, consider my trouble which I suffer of them that hate me. Thou that lifteth me up from the gates of death. See? They do the, like I said earlier, it's the grace of Yahawah Yahawashi. Because this man, he tried to kill us and putting all these different, when you're born, all these inoculations and all these different poisons and stuff to break our bodies down the way that they did. All right? It says, that I may show forth all thy praise in the gates of the daughter of Zion. And part of showing the praise of the Most High is always giving the credit and glory to Yahawah Yahawashi. That's why you always see it say, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, meaning blessed be the Most High, blessed be his son, Yahawashi. You know, Akal Halal, Yahawah Yahawashi, all praises to Yahawah Yahawashi because it's about Yahawah Yahawashi. It's not about men. And part of giving him his praise is what? Saying his name, okay? Saying his name, okay? That's why props King David, as I said, we'll praise your name, his holy name, all right? And that's what you're supposed to be doing if you're truly giving praises to the Most High, all right? But it says, I will rejoice in thy salvation. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made. And the top heathen is the so-called white man, which is Esau according to the Bible. They made this trap, right? Just like they got these killer robots. We've been talking about them, these super soldiers and this, that, and the third. They got robot dogs. Well, guess what? The Most High is going to make them turn up on other Edomites, man. So but King David, this is part of the prayer. He said the heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made, and the net which they hid is their own for taking. So this is a net is a trap, right? When you're going out hunting and everything. Well, guess what? They've been hunting us. We've been to prey. They tell you that in Lamentations, man. How they hunt our steps and everything, right? Well, guess what? The Lord said they're going to get caught in that same trap. And that's just poetic justice right there, man. Here it is. They got these robots, right? They trying to, well, they are replacing people with robots. They putting robot Android AI robots into the universe, into the world, should I say, amongst people, right? But the Most High is making them robots turn against these people, man. Just like those the Tesla cars and all of them. Some of them, they be burning up whole houses. They take control over the car. You can't even do nothing about it, and they slam you right into a goddamn tractor trailer, and everybody's dead after that and fucked up. So this is Esau's malfunctioning. This is his failure, because the so-called white man is nothing but a great big failure. Going back to his daddy Esau, who sold his morsel of meat sold his birthright for a morsel of meat, being a profane person, as the scripture said. Esau is really nothing but a failure, man. He acts like he's winning, but he's really losing. He's lost already. He already lost it. He really lost it when Yahawashi came and put his life on the cross, and that was it, man. That was it, man. All right, but well, I'll finish this off. It said, the heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made, and the net which they hid is their own foot taken. The Lord Yahawah is known by the judgment which he executeth. See? The wicked is snared. The wicked. We were speaking about that earlier. Job 9:24. Speaking about the so-called white man as the wicked. He's snared, meaning he's trapped. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. See? Ain't that something? They made these robots to take over and everything, and the robots is taking over them, busting their ass. It said the robot basically broke that nigga back. He dug right through his back. All right? It said, excuse me, the wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget the Most High. For the needy shall not always be forgotten. That's speaking about us. Now, ain't talking about, hey, and I got news, it ain't talking about them in Palestine. Okay, although that ain't got nothing to do with none of we could care less either which way, because they're both not, they're heathens. Although you got the Israelites, that's not to say that you don't have Israelites that are scattered amongst them, because the Israelites are scattered amongst all the other nations looking like the other nations. So that's where you get the parable of the wheat and the tares, for those who know about these things. Which, actually, pardon me, that actually go to the, see, and there's the other side to that, the wheat and the tares. The wheat are the children of Israel, and the tares are the son of the devil, which is Esau, when you read the parable. So, which goes into slavery, how they were going in and raping, our women and leaving their seed up in there. So actually, there's a lot of dudes out there on the same token that have the woolly hair, look dark skin, or light brown, or different. They're really crackers. They're really Edomites, because their daddy go back to the slave master of which was a straight up Edomite, because you are what your father is, regardless of what you call yourself or what you look like. All right. So vice versa, you had a lot of our people that are scattered, that lived that for ages been in these other countries, and they populated, they mingle with the other nations. So now our people look like the other nations. That's why the scriptures were speaking about we speak about the Israelite foreigners as you call Gentiles, but you got to understand what they're speaking about. You understand? So just a little bit of information, but again, and just to show you that, again, although there might be some of our people scattered amongst the Palestinians and even against them gutter rats, right? But if they're not of the elect, it doesn't matter anyway. And so those people they're fighting for a cause that's not going to benefit either one of them, because that's that land. None of them are the chosen people. The Most High is not dealing with them. They're heathens. When it speaks about the needy and the poor should not perish forever, it's speaking about the poor of our people. All right? Because all these other nations, they had their time. All right? Where was all these protests for us when the so-called Negro and the black man was getting hung on these trees in all these cities, man? There's lynching parties tracking us down. All right, Trail of Tears. Where was all these protests for us? And these heathens know what was going on, because they were part of it. They were part of the slave triangle. Don't be fooled. Don't because see, media has a way of either demonizing people, making people feel sorry for people. That's how these devils, they went to try to establish the vision, right? They pushed and promoted through propaganda, and now people actually thinking that they the real people. When in all reality, there's no proof really to substantiate them ever being the people, other than the fact of them being a bunch of thieves and robbers that entered in and took over and wiped out damn everybody that's over there. All right. But anyway, it says, for the needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. Arise, O Lord. Let not man prevail. Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Meaning these devils, man. Put them in fear, and they will be in fear. O Lord, Yahawashi, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. Selah. So yeah, and this shows you that they're a failure. They're nothing but men. You can't create life. All right? You can't create like the Most High. You crazy? But anyway, with that, I'm going to end it there. Say Kahala, Yahawashi, and you know, which is all praise to the Most High, and Shalom to you, sincere Akin. The Most High in his name of his son, Yahawashi, that is. Shalom.